Hello and welcome back to How to Hen. Today I wanted to explain to you a little bit about How to Hen and how the website works. The tricky thing with creating something that, as far as we know, is the first of its kind and hasn't been done before is that it's difficult to explain to people. But it just means that you've come up with something brand new, right? So I'm going to go ahead and talk you through a little bit about what we do. The first thing to note is that we are a global subscription-based inspiration portal for hen party planning. What this means is that I am not an event planner and that we don't do any of the booking of stuff for you. I designed this platform as a way for people anywhere to be inspired and easily access lots and lots of great ideas for hen bachelorette planning so that you could do it yourself. Not everyone can afford to hire an event planner or book a week away on holiday through a travel company. Sometimes you just need to know where to start if all you're doing is staying local and, going to an Airbnb for a couple of days with your best friends. I'm here to help with that. I'm not going to sit here and just talk at you. I've got my screen here and I'm going to record what I'm doing as I'm talking about it so that you can see what I'm doing and you understand how the website works. Alright, so let's get into it. Okie dokie, so when we land on the How to Hen homepage, just howtohen.com, you'll get this little pop-up that says welcome and essentially just asks you to confirm that you are of the appropriate age and that there are potentially things on this site that could be considered inappropriate. It's hen parties, I think you know the kind of thing I mean. You're not accidentally going to stumble across any images you don't want to see, trust me. Okay, so we have all of our navigation tabs up the top here. The homepage about what we do and who I am. All the activities are accessible from here, but we're going to talk about that in a bit. Plus all the themes. Our virtual hen parties page, which is proving pretty popular at the moment, as I'm sure you can understand. Packages, cool stuff like the playlist, the blogs, the FAQ, event planning, which we're going to get to, contacts, and registering and logging in. But we're going to come to all of that in time. So this is our roller banner, which is just another easy way to get into activities. Our virtual hen parties section, which has all of the cool virtual hen party stuff that I have launched, and our packages. It's just another easy way to get to those places. Come down here, we have the icons that define the values of How to Hen, so detailed, inclusive, bespoke, and global. These are all the things that How to Hen always aspires to be. I have a little explainer video, which is a really short version of why this is an awesome website and you should sign up. If you want to learn how the website actually works, then this is the video for you, so please keep watching. Alright, so we go to how would you describe the bride? Now, the social distancing bride is rather large at the moment. It's taking up quite a substantial amount of room because I needed to grab people's attention with this. This is a very important category at the moment with isolation, lockdown and social distancing rules applying pretty much worldwide still. All of the activities and suggestions in here, you do not need to purchase a subscription to see them. They are all free to access. The only thing I ask you to do is sign up for a free account with your email and a little bit more information. Then you'll be able to see all the cool stuff in there. Coronavirus notwithstanding, here are our typical categories of bride. Now, I'm not saying that each bride is one of these things, of course not. Most women will be a combination of lots of this stuff, but having it broken down into these categories makes it very easy to navigate and saves you a bunch of time when you're trying to come up with ideas that suit a specific personality type. So we're going to go and check out one of these in a minute, but just further down we have some of the suggested themes. More of them can be found here, which we're going to look at later. And then this little roller banner is all the places that How to Hen has been featured, because we're so awesome. And the testimonials here for people who really love the website and what I do, plus our social media stuff. So, to get into the bulk of it, I think it's important that we go and look at one of our brides. So let's check out the classy bride, because that's a pretty popular category. So when it loads, it's going to come up looking like this. You're going to get a little message that says, hey,
You're currently only seeing a tiny selection of the activities that we have on How to Hen. Subscribe now to see everything we have to offer. So I'm going to show you the things that you can see when you haven't subscribed, you haven't signed up, and then I'm going to compare it to all the stuff that you see when you have purchased a subscription and the big difference in the amount of information that you can access. So we have our little intro up here. Then these are our navigation sections, so you can click these and it will drag you down to the appropriate place, and you click this little arrow and it'll take you back up. Now, because we're not logged in, there's not really that much to look at in each. So we have local activities, which for the moment is only in Dubai. This section is going to be expanded into various cities all over the world as How to Hen grows, but at the moment, because it's brand new and shiny, Dubai is the only city that we have specific local activities for, with links to local places. But you also have general activities that are things that you will find in most major towns, cities, wherever you plan on celebrating your hen. There are only 2 suggestions in each of these right now, and then I think there's only 1 for the rest, yep. So bringing the fun to you is things that you can do in Dubai, rent to come to your apartment, you know, so you don't have to go anywhere basically. Bringing the fun to you in general is again the same thing, it's just the concept of something that you could hire or bring to you so that you don't have to go out. Staying in is probably my favourite category, and it's all of the different activities and games and things that you could do from within your venue. Again, there's only 1 like this because we are not logged in, so you're not seeing a huge amount of information. Other touches include food and drink, decoration, and extras, which is stuff like your gift bags, personalised glasses, photo booth props, etc. But again, there's only 1 suggestion in each of these before we're back down at the bottom. So what you want to do to be able to access the huge amount of information is go and get yourself a package. You can go here and go to ready-made packages, or you can click the little subscribe now to see everything we have to offer. That is going to take you to this page. So this is our packages page. Now at the moment, the prices for each package are displayed in dirhams because I am in Dubai. However, we have our little currency converter here. So if you want to pay in pounds, dollars or euros, you can. You just have to click here. So as you can see now we have it in pounds. This does not include 30% discount that currently is applied across the site because of coronavirus. I thought it would just be a good idea to give a nice blanket discount because some of the activities aren't going to be applicable. So basic subscription essentially is what we're looking at today, but we have other things like the Fairy Hen Mother Service, which is me giving you advice the whole time, the full package, which involves all the stationery, VIP package, which is for people only in Dubai, and that includes photography. So you can find information about all of these and there are little descriptions here, but if that's not enough for you, there is an explainer video for each of my packages so that you get a better idea of everything that is included. What we're looking at today is the basic subscription because that is access to everything on the site. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to go to buy now. It's going to take you to this page here for your checkout. All of your information, etc. goes in here, and then as you can see, because it's already got the blanket discount applied, right now access to the full site and everything in it is less than £19, which I'm going to show you now is amazing. So just very quickly to refresh your memory, this is the information that is in Classy Bride when we haven't bought a subscription. If you buy the basic package, the Classy Bride looks like this. So very, very similar when you get to the beginning. But as you scroll, you see that there is more, significantly more suggestions under each heading. So you don't just have 1 or 2 anymore. There's lots of sort of things that you can do under each. Under staying in, we only had 1 before. We only had this pamper session, and now we have these suggestions here with clickable links to, download this image, and it will open up this template so that you can use it and you don't have to go looking for it. We also have our movie nights. Now every single type of bride has a different list of movie night suggestions. When you click any of these, it will open up with drinking game rules attached that you can print and use to drink along with if that is something that your bride would enjoy. And there are rules for, I think, over 250 films on the site, which you now have complete and total access to because you paid for a basic subscription. Same goes for food and drink. There's now lots more ideas, all of which you can click through to. Same here, all the extras are more. So as you can see, there is significantly more information now that we have bought a subscription. And of course, it's not just for this one category. It's now for all 12 types of bride have lots more information than they do if you choose not to get a package. So we'll just look very quickly at another one, musical bride. So you go down here. Here are all of the ideas under musical bride. Things you can do. Again, if you keep going, there's all the musicals, all of which have drinking game rules attached. Food and drink, decoration. Musical bride is actually split into music and theatre. So we have food and drink, decor and extras for music generally. And then we have theatre/opera related food and drink. You know, if your bride's really into musicals or Broadway, etc. Theatre or opera decorations, theatre or opera extras. So there's even more information in there for that. Under OG Bride is all of your classic traditional hen party ideas, and the staying in section of the OG Bride is absolutely massive with games and fun stuff that you can do in the apartment, all of which are really good fun. And then you have loads of movies under here as well, and food and drink and decoration. The same goes for themes. So if we click up here, it'll take us to the themes homepage, which you can find here. If you hover over them, you'll be able to see what each theme is. And when you click into it, you'll be able to see a huge amount of information for that theme. So we go here. We have lots of stuff in here. Now some of the things do double up, so Private Yacht Charter was under Classy Bride because I don't want you to miss something that I think would be relevant by not including it across some different categories, because if you're doing tropical tiki stuff, being out on the water and decorating the boat properly is a great way to use this theme. So I wasn't going to not include it purely because it's under Classy Bride. I don't want you to have to look through every single category on the website. The whole point is that it saves you time. So we have loads of stuff here. And then when we get to, so we have our little suggestions with movies again here. When we get to food and drink, and well, when we get to other touches and themes, each suggestion, because there are so many, has its own box, which it doesn't have for the activities, which is very, very useful for a feature I have not shown you yet, which is this little favourites bar. So if you're scrolling through and you think, oh, I really like the idea of a DIY bar, pineapple picture jug, or oh, I really like this banner, this tropical alphabet banner, which is linked to here. So when you click that, it will open up straight to this banner in Etsy. If the link still works. If any of the links don't work, please let me know. I like that. I like the idea of the pom-poms because they're really easy to do. So I think that would make good decoration. Oh, and also the cocktail sticks on the wall, etc, etc. So many ideas individually here for this theme. And then maybe for stuff to do, I like the idea of doing face painting and making flower crowns. So you keep going like that throughout the whole site, because once you have bought a subscription, you will have an account, and your account will have your favourites in it. So when you click on my favourites, all of that stuff, these are a couple of things that I've favourited before, all of that stuff will now be in here, and you will be able to access it and figure out which part of the weekend you can fit each of these things into. When you sign up, you are also able to get your hands on an itinerary template. So I will send you a weekend template, day 1, day 2, day 3, and a rough guide of the kind of stuff that you might want to do and have time for. So literally what you can do is take that guide, look at all the stuff you favorited and just slot it in the right place, which saves you a ton of time, trust me. So buying a basic subscription gets you access to all this stuff, okay? Loads of resources that I have made and designed are threaded through each suggestion. You also will be able to get access to things like my playlists, which are playlists that I have built to suit the sort of general population. Again, if your specific taste of music and what you play at the weekend should always be catered to your bride. I can't possibly build a playlist for every single different kind of person and their taste. But generally speaking, these playlists do the job. They are specifically designed, some of them to be played from start to finish, some of them on shuffle. At the moment, only on Spotify. I don't have access to an Apple Music account, so I apologise for that, but I will be making YouTube versions of these as well that you can just play start to finish as a YouTube playlist, because I would hate for anyone to miss out because they don't have Spotify. But you'll be able to get in and access all of these links, along with there is a playlist for every other type of bride. I have things suggestion and every other kind of theme. So if we go into the mermaid theme and you go down to other touches, and we scroll all the way down past all of these suggestions. Down here we'll have link to the general hen playlist, plus things like ocean escapes, ukulele chill or beach vibes. So there are lots of other playlists linked into each of these individual themes and activities. So that's really useful too. You also get access to my event planners. So at the moment these planners are only based in Dubai, but I am at the moment looking to link up with event planners from all over the world that you can connect with, and you will get a discount from if you have bought a subscription to How to Hen. It means that you can contact them directly with a discount code that they have given me exclusively for people who subscribe, which means if you have looked through all this stuff and think this is great but I can't be bothered planning it myself, you can connect with one of these planners, say here's the information that I've found so far, can you do the rest for me and can I get a discount? And they will say yes, absolutely, because you are a How to Hen member. So, and that's yet another benefit. The last very brand new benefit that you get are access to the Virtual Hen Workshops section. You can access this section for roughly £5, $6 I think. If you don't want to sign up for a full ready-made package, that's absolutely fine. You can choose to access this as it is. But there will be location-specific places. So if you're in the UK, there are activities that will deliver what you need to you. But there are also activities that you can just do if you need supplies. You can do this makeup class, but you will need to make sure you have brushes and makeup, etc. You can sign up for activities that might need supplies but might not, depending on what you already have in the house, like an old t-shirt and sharp scissors for this upcycling workshop. You can also do stuff that doesn't require any supplies, like Zoom karaoke session, a selfie workshop held over Zoom, some face yoga, etc. Signing up for this, you will get a discount code that gets you 10% off of these activities that you won't get anywhere else, and it's all in one place and super easy to contact each provider through the site. Alright, so really, I don't know why on earth you would not get a package for less than £19. Really, it's so valuable, guys, so valuable.
I think it's great value for money, and if you split the cost between all of the people who are attending the weekend, it's nothing at all to any of you. So even if you use one idea that you have found on this site and you tune into half of one of the playlists, it's still going to be worth whatever everyone has put in each, definitely. So that is a run through of everything that you get if you sign up for a basic subscription. I personally think it's super valuable. I created it, but if you want to hear about any of the other packages, so we have the Fairy Hen package, the full package and the VIP package. I'm creating a small explainer video for each of those because honestly there's so much information and so much to offer that it would be too long to all include in one video. So I hope that you go and check those out. If you have any questions about anything at all, how this works, what it's all about, please reach out and email me. You can find my contact information on the website under the contact page. You can also get me on my social media channels, Facebook and Instagram. If you message me directly, it's at howtohen on either of those. I will get in touch with you as quickly as I can to help explain it. All right, I hope that was helpful, and I can't wait to hear from you. Okay, love you, bye.